Romans 8:18 says, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." In other words, the pain you suffer and the failure you experience cannot be compared to the magnificence you will soon encounter. Failure is something we all experience in our lives, whether it be big or small. As an aspiring athlete, I think of this verse all the time, but it seems that I never satisfy myself with the work I've done. Am I, perchance, afraid? But of what? To fail? This wouldn't make sense. Working hard gets you to what you want to achieve. Could it be that it's too hard? In the context of ambition, this challenges the fear of failure by reminding you or I that the setbacks are not final, but part of a larger process. This is what Romans 8:18 is referencing, and it's illustrating the point that the sufferings we go through, in this case, pain, are nowhere near close to the joy or aspiration that we will soon accomplish. Then why shouldn't you work as hard as you can? There's literally nothing to lose. For this inquiry, I might have found an answer to why it's not that simple to work hard and work hard again. And it might not be because of the fear of failure. On a real note, failure is literally the most crucial thing you can do to find success in the future. What is the reason you can't get out of your comfort zone and reach what you are capable of? Wait. Comfort. Comfort has to be the main reason you can't reach your full potential. Too many times, some persons just snooze their alarm, procrastinated doing something, or not tried hard enough because it hurts. In fact, our cerebral cortex is designed to avoid risk and save energy, which is why it seems so hard to try so hard. This ties into why the fear of failure should be a minuscule thing to conquer. Well, it isn't. The thing that's holding you back from reaching your own potential is yourself. I've tried so many things to get over this sin of sloth, but still its presence lingers around me, still trying to find its way into my head. A quote from the Catholic gentleman shows exactly what the sin of sloth does to you. Rather than focus on reality, sloth beckons us to a world of distraction and self-medication to provide temporary reliefs to our own lethargy and sadness. Going back to the fear of failure, being an athlete is not the only thing it affects. What if I wanted to ask that one girl out? No, I can't. She'll probably say no. I don't know what to say anyway. Why must I be scared? Why must you be scared? Even if that girl says no, you gain experience and learn how to do something more socially beneficial than doing absolutely nothing. In fact, it was Wayne Gretzky that said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Even though there are all these pros to doing something that will actually help me in the long run, and I know that, getting to act on what you want to actually visualize in your brain might be a miracle. Sometimes my inability to act on the best things I could possibly do for myself leaves me sitting in my truck for an hour, reminiscing about my actions, which won't do me any good either. I'm not even held back by the fear of failure. I'm held back by comfort and my own brain's tendency to avoid effort. Perchance writing about this will allow me to think about doing something more, which will lead to more thinking. Never mind.